Buddhist is not about the label, but about the practice. The Buddha never asked anyone to call themselves Buddhist. He asked them to practice, to cultivate virtue, mindfulness, and wisdom. This creates a difference the Buddha often pointed out. Some people wear the name but not the practice. Some people live the practice even without the name. 1. The Buddha taught that identity is meaningless without practice. In the suttas, the Buddha said that a person is known not by their title, race, or religion, but by their actions, their conduct, and their mental qualities. Someone may call themselves a Buddhist, but if they do not live by the 5 precepts, do not tame their anger, do not practice mindfulness, or do not cultivate compassion, then they are Buddhist only in outward form, not in the heart. The robe does not make the monk. The actions do. 2. True Buddhism is lived through sila, samadhi, panya. These 3 pillars, morality, meditation, and wisdom, are what make someone aligned with the Buddha's path. Sila, morality, refraining from harming, lying, stealing, causing pain. Samadhi, meditation, training the mind to be stable, present, and clear. Panya, wisdom, seeing reality as it truly is, beyond ego and delusion. A person who practices these, even if they never say, "I am a Buddhist," is living closer to the Buddha's teachings than someone who merely takes the title. 3. The Buddha praised those who live the Dhamma, not those who claim it. In many stories, ordinary lay people, workers, or villagers who practiced kindness, mindfulness, and honesty were praised more highly than people who merely claimed to be Buddhist, but acted with greed, anger, and ignorance. The Buddha taught, one is not noble by birth but by conduct. Meaning, nobility comes from inner qualities, not labels or religious identity. 4. Practicing without claiming brings humility. Some people who don't call themselves Buddhist may still live with compassion, patience, mindfulness, gratitude, forgiveness, generosity, non-harming. This is hidden. Practice, motivated by sincerity rather than identity. It reflects what the Buddha called citta bhavana, cultivation of the inner mind. The Buddha said that people who practice quietly often progress more deeply because they have no attachment to titles. 5. Calling oneself Buddhist without practice leads to self-deception. The Buddha warned that clinging to identity, I am this, I am that, becomes a barrier to real spiritual growth. Someone who calls themselves Buddhist but never reflects, never meditates, never guards their speech, or never purifies their intentions is like a person holding medicine but not taking it, a farmer owning land but never planting seeds, a monk wearing robes but holding anger in the mind. Outward appearance does not liberate the heart. The Buddha taught, Dhamma is universal, not limited to Buddhists. Anyone who lives by kindness, mindfulness, and wisdom is walking the same path the Buddha himself walked. The Buddha said, whoever practices the Dhamma, no matter their origin, is close to me. This means the teachings are not owned by religion. They belong to truth and anyone can embody them. In essence, being Buddhist means nothing if there is no practice. Living with morality, meditation, and wisdom means everything, even without the name. The true Buddhist is not the one who claims the title, but the one who embodies the Dhamma.